the AI revolution is here.
AI could wipe out half of all entry-level white-collar jobs.
Autonomous weapons.
Are we in an AI bubble? Of course.
It can go quite wrong.
And we are not ready. My name is Nick Hanauer, and I founded and invested in dozens of successful companies that have made me an embarrassingly large amount of money. I founded what became the largest internet advertising company in the world that I sold for $6 billion and was the first non-family investor in Amazon.com. In short, I am exactly the kind of person you'd expect to tell you that everything is going to be fine because things are going to be fine for people like me. I'm not going to do that. Because the real risk from AI isn't the technology itself. It's the economic system that determines how AI is used and whether all the benefits go to people like me. Let me explain. For 50 years, one economic idea has run the show. Cut taxes on the rich, gut worker protections, and trust the market. Neoliberalism. You recognize it, you've lived it. Here's why it makes AI so dangerous. Because according to neoliberals, if AI takes your job, that's innovation. If it makes a handful of people like me even richer, that's efficiency. And if you're asked to do more for less or lose your job entirely, that's just the market doing what it's supposed to do. It's cruel, but more importantly, it's just not how economies actually work. Under neoliberalism, major technological shifts have supercharged inequality, not solved it. In the last 40 years, personal computers, the internet, smartphones, social media, and other technologies have changed the way our societies live and work. During that time, wealth inequality has exploded. The top 1% of earners have seen their incomes skyrocket, while the bottom 20% of income earners basically haven't budged. And that's true for almost everybody. These technologies all made workers like you more productive. You just didn't benefit from it. And let me be clear, this isn't partisan. Every president, from Reagan to Obama, ran our economy on neoliberal policies. In fact, our current leaders are so infected by neoliberal thinking that we can barely have a conversation about what a strong response to AI should look like. But here's the other dirty secret about neoliberalism. Not only is it deeply unjust, it is a recipe for true economic disaster. Because economies with extreme levels of inequality cannot survive. They never have, and they never will. I warned my fellow plutocrats about this over a decade ago. Because economies that destroy the middle classes destroy their own engines of growth. That's what neoliberal economics gets exactly backwards. Growth doesn't create strong middle classes. A strong middle class is the cause of economic growth in a market economy, and unless we throw out neoliberalism, AI is going to tip us over the edge. Every previous wave of technological disruption hit one category of work at a time. AI doesn't do that. It goes horizontally across the entire economy simultaneously, compressing wages in knowledge work, creative work, service work, professional work, and it moves fast.
It's the big getting even bigger from the AI craze right now.
We need a way to deal with AI and to run our entire economy that doesn't funnel exponential wealth and power to a handful of people while decimating everyone else. That's what this channel is about, replacing a failed economic system that has made people like me fabulously wealthy at the expense of everyone else. I've been working on this problem for decades, and having seen firsthand how harmful that economic theory can be and how often it's used to justify the worst sociopathic behavior by the world's richest people, some of whom I know personally. It is time we measure our economy by human flourishing, not by GDP. We should reward people for solving human problems, not maximizing shareholder value. And we must get it through our heads that the true source of economic growth comes from the middle out, not the top down. When you change this paradigm, it changes everything. AI isn't going to go away. and it won't be the last technology that transforms our society. So if you agree that destroying what's left of the American middle class is a bad idea, help us get rid of the economic system that has proven itself incapable of anything other than concentrating money and power in the hands of plutocrats like me. Please subscribe, because we're going to tear apart every bad economic idea they've sold you and show you how to build an economy by solving human problems instead of creating them.